Hey everybody, it's time for a new update, Building the Enterprise. Today we'll talk about decals and a few other things. We'll see you on the other side. All right everybody, here she is. The decals have been applied, clear coat has been applied, and I've also applied a matte coat upon this nice and beautiful ship. So I just want to give you an update on this and talk to you about an issue I came upon while making this and building it. So here we go. Let me go ahead and turn the lights on so you can see kind of the almost finished product. So I've got it currently hooked up to my power supply here. Get that going and you can see the flashing lights. And I must say this is just once the lights are on, it really pops. But immediately you can see that the markings on the top are gone and kind of replaced by a crazy looking pattern of paint. So I had placed the NCC 1701 markings here, and once I applied clear coat, I just wasn't happy with the way it came out. It really looked like a decal was just pasted on. I purchased these aftermarket decals because they came with the bottom decals here, that this little landing, or yeah, the landing strut decal there. And those came out nice, and everything else kind of came out nice. But, and it also included, this does not come with the kit, but the decal here, the grid pattern decal, also came with this aftermarket decal kit. However, the markings on the top here were so thick, you can kind of see the pattern of them when I took them off here. I'm really not happy. There's a little shadow there. I tried sanding this off, and it's just really hard once you've painted everything. And then I repainted it, and you can see where, you know, the new paint kind of goes on and the old paint is, you know, you see that line there. It's just a horrible thing. So I'm thinking that the clear coat, that, because I haven't applied a clear coat onto this yet, and then the matte coat, I'm thinking that's going to cover all that up. And then of course when I put on the new decal set, and by the way, I'm planning to use the decal that came with the kit to replace the aftermarket decals that I just took off, only for the top saucer section there. And you know, I'm hoping that's going to do the trick there, but we'll see what happens. Other than that, I'm happy with everything else. I think it, you know, looks kind of really nice. Strobe lights are going, nav lights are going, warp engines are on. It just came out pretty cool. The aftermarket decals are good because, you know, they're a little more accurate, I guess, than the ones that came with the ship. But they are thicker, and thicker than the water decals, I think, that came with the kit. So you've got to be really careful how you put those on. Let me give you an update on a few other things I'm working on, and I'll be right back. Well, take a look at that. I actually purchased this kit just a few weeks back from Hill Country Hobby here in San Antonio off of Bandera Road. Hadn't found a 1350 refit kit online for quite a while. For a few months, it was kind of hard to find the kit online other than the overpriced ones that everybody was offering. But I did find this one locally. It finally kind of popped up recently. I got some Father's Day money, and I went ahead and used it on this kit. I'm really happy, and haven't opened it yet. I'm going to do an unboxing on this soon. I wanted to show you that. Also, something else that's new and has been occupying my time in the past few weeks. I had a local friend of mine who owns a hobby shop here in town ask me to do something special for him and build this old kit of the C 57D Star Cruiser model from Forbidden Planet, and he wants me to light it up. He's seen some of my other work that I've taken to him at his model shop. He sold some of my models there, and there's a UFO convention or something coming to town in the next few months, and he really wanted this model to be built and lit up. Now, let me tell you, this is a beast of a model kit. He purchased this off of eBay, so it didn't come with every piece. There's some missing parts on this kit, and so I opened it all up, and I let him know that, you know, some of the parts that are missing on this kit, like for example, the instrument station is missing. There's also some navigation gyroscope halves that are clear that they're missing from the kit, and most important of all, unfortunately, Robbie the robot is missing from this aftermarket kit that he purchased. Somebody was selling it on eBay. I guess they sold it for him at a good price, and of course they're missing. But I want to show you the piece from this kit that, if you're going to tackle this, is going to give you some issues. And there it is. The huge 28-inch saucer is going to give you issues, as you can tell. Now, I don't know if it's because this was an eBay aftermarket kit or what, but whoever sold this to him probably didn't want to mess with it. I don't know if it was warped. I know that historically this kit has problems with warping. It's a manufacturer issue, but since this thing was purchased aftermarket, who knows, maybe the previous owner kept it in his, you know, garage, and it got warped even more. But I'm going to do my best to get this done for him. I've already started, you know, I've already started. I put this together already. This is the bottom. The top is, of course, at the bottom here. I'm just letting everything dry out. I started putting some modeler's putty on the seams there, but that's going to be, I stopped and I started reinforcing some of these seams. Let me kind of show you what I mean. I got some plastic styrene, and I went ahead and started reinforcing some of these areas just to kind of make it a little sturdier. I just don't want this, it's really big. This is huge. I mean, it's hard for me to get it all on camera here, but I'm looking forward to trying to get this completed for him and get it all lit up and have him display it at the UFO con on his stand there. I think he's planning on selling it. I'm going to see about making a diorama for this and trying to match the cover, the planet on the cover there. But we'll see how that all goes. This also comes with, of course, the bridge and all that. Let me show you what that looks like. All right, so this is the top of that kit, the Forbidden Planet Star Cruiser, and you can see some of the pylons have been primered. I'm starting on those right there, and basically these are just primered flat black, nothing special. I'm planning to use some decals on them, paint them. That's the top of the bridge area. This is the actual bridge. I did some priming on this, both on the bottom and the top of it. So it's all primered and ready to go. Here's the other part of the bridge right here. It goes on top of that. Again, all this is getting ready to be painted. And as soon as we paint that, we'll be ready to rock and roll. And of course, this is a mess, but hopefully this Enterprise will be done in the next week. So the next step on this Enterprise is I'm going to clear coat with a gloss clear coat. Then I'm going to let it dry for 24 hours. And then I'm going to put the decal on the top of the saucer. Then I'll let that dry for another 24 hours. And then I'll go ahead and matte coat it so that it hopefully matches the stain with the rest of the ship there. By the way, let me show you the matte coat I'm using. So here are the coats that I'm putting on. Once all the paint is done, I use this Krylon triple thick crystal clear glaze on the ship. I do 2 or 3 layers of this, a real soft layer first, like almost a dusty layer, and then I come closer to the ship for the second and third time, each time letting it dry, just to get it really thick onto the ship. And then once that dries after 24 hours, I will apply the decals on top of this. And then of course, once the decals are dry after 24 hours, I do another real nice thick clear glaze coat on top of the decal to kind of protect it. And then after that dries, once I'm done and everything's ready to go, then I go to the Duplicolor Wheel Matte Clear Coat. This works really nice on these models, and it makes them look really nice once they're all done. So these are products I use. You can use what you want, but I like using these, and I like the way it turns out on the ship itself. As you can see, the secondary hull, that's like the finished product there, and I think it looks really well. Okay, that's it for the update today, my friends, and I thank you for your patience with me as I'm trying to get these videos out, but it's been kind of a busy several weeks, and I will hopefully on the next video be able to show you the base. I'm still working on the base there and getting it wired up. So in the next video, we'll probably be working on this base, and we're close to the end. I can't wait for that to happen. Okay, my friends, thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you think this is helpful, and we'll see you next time.